The Construction Industry Partnership Award recognizes the impact of the network of contractors, subcontractors, suppliers, engineers, and design professionals who are growing their businesses in Chippewa County.
Some of the projects locally that we've worked on include the Mills Fleet Farm Distribution Center, the civil engineering and site layout for that, the Irvine Park Zoo projects, additional work in Irvine Park, the Chamber of Commerce building in Chippewa Falls, and quite frankly, we've been able to enjoy the growth that we have because most of our clients actually sell for us and offer our name and our company and our staff in a referral type basis to other clients, and that's really our growth has been really more organic.
The recipient of this year's Construction Industry Partner Award goes to CBS Squared. CBS Squared is a multidisciplined, single-source engineering, architecture, and surveying firm in Chippewa Falls. They've created nearly 40 full-time benefited positions since inception in 2011 and have experienced an astounding 70% year-over-year growth.
CBS Squared is an architecture, engineering, and surveying firm that provides professional consulting services primarily in Minnesota and Wisconsin, but we have practiced and worked in other states as well as sub-consultants to other engineering and architecture firms in the United States. CBS Squared has a number of positions available that we currently need filled at our offices both in Chippewa Falls and in our Appleton, Wisconsin office, soon an office in Minneapolis, St. Paul metro area. We have positions open for graduate engineers, mid-level engineering staff, CAD technicians, graduate architects, and also administrative staff as well. CBS Squared has expanded or enjoyed in our 6-year history, has enjoyed about a 70% growth rate over year over year for the last 6 years. Primarily we do engineering, we also do architecture and land surveying as I mentioned before. Some of the projects locally that we've worked on include the Mills Fleet Farm Distribution Center, the civil engineering and site layout for that, the Irvine Park Zoo projects, additional work in Irvine Park, the Chamber of Commerce building in Chippewa Falls, and quite frankly we've been able to enjoy the growth that we have because most of our clients actually sell for us and offer our name and our company and our staff in a referral type basis to other clients, and that's really our growth has been really more organic than actually cold calls or seeking work. So we've been very fortunate. We offer a wide range of training opportunities for our employees, both on software, safety training. Other training would include surveying, additional surveying training, training having to do specifically with design, building code analysis, those types of life safety type training, training on mining and railroad, to do mining and railroad work. So along with that, the range of benefits, can I add, if you don't mind? Yeah, if I can include that, and maybe you can dub it in to the, our benefits include full health care coverage, of comparable 401k package, paid vacation, and some flexible hours in terms of work days, and really an opportunity to grow. That's what we focus on. We try to make our employees as successful as they can be. CBS Squared has invested in a lot of different technologies over the course of the years that we've been in business and during our growth. We're always on the leading edge of having up-to-date and leading-edge survey equipment to always produce surveys that have better accuracy and accurate data in them, and also it can be most efficient for us and for our clients to work with when we get the product back into the office. We also have 3D technology that is becoming more and more prevalent in our industry, and that is able to help our clients better understand sooner in the process of what they're getting based on what we're hearing from them in their requests. We're also now going to be purchasing a drone, and along with purchasing a drone, not only does 3D mapping come into play in terms of topography and those aerial pictures that most people are used to seeing, but we can also get technology that allow us to help do thermal imaging on a building, for example, to understand if parts of the roof are wet and that insulation needs to be replaced or not. And so thermography is going to play a bigger piece into investing in the cost of doing a project or not. So those are the things that we also have on the low end of technology, if you will. We actually have heated indoor storage for our survey trucks. And what that means is our trucks and our gear are always warm when they leave in the morning, and that helps us do surveys, for example, or our construction inspection faster with less downtime. CBS Squared has a broad range of involvement in community economic development. On one end of the spectrum, the financial contributions that we make to little leagues or to the high schools for booster clubs and those types of things are very near and dear to our heart. So we support those things that really involve kids and children. That is a big rock to us. On the other end, we're involved in the Chippewa County Economic Development Program for a broad range of reasons, but one of the things that has really come out of that for us is community building. We like to see the community grow and expand, bring new jobs to the area, and have the ability for people to make a decent living. And as a result of that, we feel that we do a great job in participating with people like CCEDC, with parties like CCEDC, to build on making a better community for all of us. CBS Squared is, I think, we would like to think of it as much more than just a place to come to work. Our culture is such that we feel that it's really more like home, because we all spend so much time together. Sometimes we spend as much as 20 hours a day on working together on projects in order to meet a client's deadline or a time frame. We have worked as much as 32 hours straight on projects. So when we spend that much time together, we're trying to make our culture more like home than one would normally think of a workplace environment, normally to be. So to that end, I think that's one of the things that really separates us apart from everybody else. Outside of the wages and the incentives for working here, the health care, and the opportunity to grow, that being at home is really probably the biggest thing for us. We do like working with the CCEDC and all of the people that are associated with CCEDC, particularly those people on the committee. We've been introduced to a number of people we normally wouldn't have met before. And so we do enjoy the time that we spend with them. They're a great organization. They move things through the system. They've been very proactive with us, and we enjoy their company and what they're all about in terms of making the community grow.
Congratulations to CBS Squared, this year's winner of the Construction Industry Partner Award.